If I was to ask you, where do you feel you're getting stuck? What would you say?
uh, that I'm still absorbed in the pattern of thoughts. For example, 1 week ago, I just had a fight with my father, parents, right?
Okay.
And I was so deep in my thoughts and my
Yeah.
mind that I didn't even observe only after some time. So, and I don't like this. I would like to make some progress.
Okay. So if I was to rephrase that, you could say that where I'm getting stuck is I keep buying into the content of mind.
Yes, yes.
Would that be fair?
Yes, it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And right there, if I use one of my own teacher's questions, who is it that's buying into the mind?
I think I'm stuck. No, I'm caught in the pattern of thoughts.
Good, good,
I
good.
believe the real me, not the pattern of thoughts. It's impossible, the pattern of thoughts, to be caught in the
Stuck in the pattern of thought. But okay, let's look at that. Is it? Because there's thoughts that are happening, and then there's a pattern of thoughts that are happening, and then there's thoughts saying to the other thoughts, yeah, that me, which is a pattern of thoughts, is stuck in a pattern of thoughts. So it's all just thoughts, all of it. The whole thing is just thoughts. Not that a thought per se is stuck in a thought, but there's just constantly what's happening is that there's thoughts happening, and then there seems to be other thoughts that are reacting to other thoughts.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
Do you understand?
Of course, yes.
That's all that's happening.
I think when I got real caught, when the thoughts, let's say, hit emotions, and I think that in that moment, because I feel some things, because I feel some emotions,
Okay.
it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more intense, for example.
Okay, but that's okay. Yeah.
If there are only thoughts, from time to time I remember, I'm just hearing my mind saying stuff and make calculation and to think about future and past and things. I can see that clearly.
But let me ask you. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it the emotions that you're having difficulty with, or is it thoughts about the emotions that you're having difficulty with? Just look at that for a second.
Thoughts. It's about thoughts. Emotions, and the game is becoming more hard, let's say.
Yeah, because what happens is there are some emotions that we experience, which we then say to ourselves, I do not want to be experiencing that emotion. Yuck. I don't want to be experiencing this emotion, which is ridiculous because the emotion's there. And it's just a sensation, but then the mind paints this big story or this picture about what that sensation is.
Yeah.
See, if the emotion simply was there and it simply arose and there was no thought about it, it's just arose. It's not going to stay there forever. Eventually what will happen is that emotion will subside.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Right. So it's not the emotion that's the problem. It's the thoughts about the emotion that's the problem. Can you see that? Yeah. Because look, whether you're woke or not woke, you're still going to experience an emotion.
That's what I heard. Yes.
Well, yeah. Imagine a life with no emotion. Imagine a life with no feeling.
Yes, I
And that, like,
understand.
imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'll just simply arise and then subside all by itself, whatever that emotion is.
Yeah, I can see that.
An emotion is fine unless the mind steps in and says, I don't like it. Well, now it's the problem.
Yes, that's correct.
Understand?
But I want to say one thing. For example, in the past, I thought a lot about life and how I would like to become in the future and things like that. And because of that projection from the past, when something is happening and is not matching with my past expectation, then the mind is talking to herself and say, you supposed to do the other, or to have another reaction, not how you have it, and blah, 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 blah. It's just
Look,
continuous talking.
I understand, but look, don't you think it? Please don't take this personally, what I'm about to say, right? But don't you think, yeah, that what you then just described, you might expect from a 10-year-old? No, I just cannot accept that this is the way it is. No,
No,
no.
I'm not doing like that, of course. But
I know, but I know,
continuous chattering, yeah.
I know, and I'm exaggerating. But the reality is, yeah, whatever it is the way it is.
Yes.
And bitching and complain. I'm not saying you're bitching, but bitching and complaining about it isn't going to change it. You understand? So the reality is, it's just simply a non-acceptance of what is. Well,
Yes.
everything is as it is, and if you pay really, really close attention, that you're being pissed off about, whatever it may be, yeah, that you're being pissed off about now simply is the way it is. And being pissed off about it is not going to change the now. You with me?
Correct. Yes. I'm okay with the surroundings and the other people around me.
Yeah.
But the problem is with myself, of course. These kind of fights between me correctly, and me, my mind and my mind. That's
So who's fighting? Okay, so
with what's happening around. I'm always in acceptance, and I know this. But with me, it's a different story.
Okay. So who's fighting the me?
No, nobody else. Only the same mind is just taking. That's like schizophrenia. Exactly how you said. The mind is talking to herself. I should do that. I didn't do this. You should do that. Things like that.
Yeah.
Most of the time, all this chattering, and it's about the mind herself is trying to become something, and it's not quite possible how he wants. And now he comes with, okay, I have plan B. Let's try plan C. Let's see how.
Okay.
Like this.
All right. Let's look at it from this perspective. All right. Can you and I at least agree that to have any kind of experience, you must first be conscious?
Of course.
Can we agree on that principle?
Yes, of course.
Good. Now, you're conscious of thoughts, right?
Yes, most of.
You're conscious of thoughts.
I am.
Most of the time, that's all we're conscious of. We don't even realize it. But you are conscious. Yeah. Even now, as I ask you, you're conscious of thoughts that are arising. Yeah.
Of course.
Good. Yes. So you know what it's like to be conscious of, don't you?
Yes.
You're conscious of me here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Conscious of. Okay. All right. So let's flip that. Let's see if the mind is conscious of this, that's conscious of it. Flip it. Are the thoughts conscious of this that's conscious of the thoughts? Flip it.
No, the mind is not conscious.
Good.
The mind only, let's say, activates herself when there is an input of some sort.
Good. Now, a moment ago,
something.
Good. Now, a moment ago, you and I agreed that to have any kind of experience at all, you'd have to be conscious. True?
Correct.
Good. You just told me the mind, thoughts are not conscious. True?
True.
Good. If it's not conscious, why is the mind saying, I feel blah? If the mind is not conscious, right?
Yes.
What is the mind basing the story on?
No, memories. Yes.
Yeah, but
and also inputs.
Hold
now
on,
I'm talking to you. If something.
hold on.
Okay.
No.
No.
Is the mind basing the story on experience?
The memory of experience, something like that, I would say.
Yeah, but is a memory the experience?
No.
No.
It's not.
So
it's just a remembrance of.
I understand, but what is it that's being remembered? Is it hang on? Is it an experience that's being remembered?
Not directly interpreted.
The mind can't experience.
Is the manner of interpretation of the mind about the experience. It's not the experience. It's just the mind opinion about that experience.
Yeah, but hold on. How could the mind have an opinion on an experience if the mind can't experience the experience?
Okay. It's a good question. Somehow, as far as I understand, it's like sometimes, I mean, the mind is a tool. You say like it's a sense, and it's a tool of this complex, I, body, and mind. And because I have an experience, after that the mind comes, well, the nice experience was that for you, blah, 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 and comes with some interpretation, and this is how it's going. I understand the question. How can have an opinion about that experience, because the mind doesn't have the experience. I understand, but how? I'm a little bit confused, but
that's okay. That's okay.
That's good.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's why I'm here. I like to confuse you a little.
What I'm trying to get you to see, is if the mind is not conscious and the mind itself can't experience anything, what is it basing the story upon? Because the mind is saying, blah, 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 I've had this experience and I've done that and I've felt this and I've seen and I've heard and I've done and I've felt, and, right? That's what it's doing, right? It's making all these statements without being able to experience something.
That's correct.
Good. That's important. Now you need to sit with that. You need to ponder that and see where that takes you. Do you understand?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. Thank you.
Yeah. It's okay.
And okay, I will sit with that. Also, I have this kind of problem. Sometimes I told you I see my mind when starting to chatter, and I don't say exactly the difference between. I've heard in the past you say it's very good that you can use the mind like practical. I can exactly see that, but I don't see exactly the difference. How is sometimes how it started? Sometimes it's starting because I want something,
Yeah, but
and
it's not.
sometimes
Yeah.
it's just starting because of inputs and things and some remembers. I have to do this or that, and I cannot see clearly the difference between the practical mind and the chattering mind. I know it's a difference, but I cannot
What?
see the subtle things of how it starts. I don't know if I.
Okay. Okay. There's nobody there. Listen. There's nobody there that's
Yes,
responsible for the chattering mind. Okay. And there's nobody there that's now choosing to use the mind as a tool. Both of those things are simply just occurring. There's not an entity here that you could say that's responsible for any of that. It's just occurring. Now, when I say an entity, I'm talking about an entity that has a location, that's confined, that's separate, that's unique. Do you understand?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, there is something happening, right? And that's some. I'm saying there's something happening. Now, Jim and Tony might say there's nothing happening. Okay. But I'm saying there's something happening. Not that it's a thing that's happening, but there's something happening. Yeah. Do you
Yes.
understand? Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think you're still, from what I'm hearing you say, there's still a personal self there that you've yet to fully uncover, that
Yes.
you've yet to fully see, that you've yet to fully understand what that actually is and what that actually is not.
I can say this. Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's what needs to be
yeah,
teased out. Yeah.
yeah. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Because the position you're taking is you still believe that Alexandra is the seer, the hearer, the taster, the toucher, the smeller, that is conscious and is aware and is feeling.
I would actually say that it's a habit. It's not like I'm conscious and I believe it.
Sure,
It's like a habit.
sure,
It's just happening,
sure,
happening, and happening.
sure, sure,
Intellectually, I understand, but it's just
sure,
happening because of the
sure.
habit.
Okay, so and that you're describing it as habit, I just say that's just mind. Now you're conscious of the mind.
Well,
You're not the mind. You're conscious of it. The mind is not about you.
it's about yourself. I understand. Yes, of course,
Good,
because I see
good, good,
how what he's doing. Yeah.
good. Yeah. You need to, you need to look for yourself and come to see yourself. What I was just talking with you about is the mind conscious, and if it's not, what are the implications of that?
Okay.
That's why I started with you. Yeah, in principle, if you and I can agree that to have any experience, you've got to be conscious. Yeah,
Yes, of course.
no, like right now, you're conscious. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's an aliveness, there's an awakeness, there's an alertness, there's seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling happening, there's an awareness. Yeah, that's all
Correct.
happening. Yeah. Now, all you need to do is you need to work out what is it that's not having that experience.
Okay. Okay.
Because you think it's Alexandra that's having that experience.
I think it's this existence. not Alexander. Alexander is just a name. Yes, I understand. But
Yeah. But I mean, if it was just this or this existence, there'd be no ideas coming up that I feel stuck. I'm still not quite getting
yeah.
this.
Oh, okay,
You,
correct.
you,
I
you with
feel
me?
stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is also just a thought. I feel stuck. It's just a thought, like all the other thoughts that are just happening. Let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Can you please tell a little bit more about this letting go?
Sure.
How, how
Sure. Sure. Look, we're on this non-dual path, right?
okay.
We're on this non-dual path. Yep. What is it that gets in the way?
The mind.
It's only the mind that's dualistic. You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
You fully understand? Like in the complete absence or in the complete collapse of mind, duality ceases. And yet what we keep trying to do is we keep trying to use the dualistic instrument to try and discover non-dual. Good luck. that just never works. You can never do that. Yeah. So when I say let go, I'm saying let go of duality.
Okay.
Understand the answer's not in the mind. It's not in the mind. And the mind can never come to understand non-dual. It's not possible. It's
I
not
can see
possible.
this. I can
Yeah.
see this.
Yeah. So when I say let go, I'm just saying let go. Like let go. Let go. And what are you left with? If you were to completely let go, what would you be left with?
The power of observing, the power of
Okay.
attention,
Okay,
the
but hold
hearing,
on. Yeah.
smelling.
Yeah, but hold on. If you were to completely let go, there wouldn't even be an idea of consciousness, of seeing, of hearing, of tasting, of touching. It would just be still. Do you understand? Internal stillness, internal quietness.
Okay. I've touched a little bit this
I'm sure.
what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm sure. So keep coming.
Not
So
sustainable and it's not for a long time. It's just from time to time.
keep touching it.
Yeah.
Keep touching it. Now, the only way you can truly touch it is to let go. Let go. Just which leaves you where? When you let go, where does that leave you? Here. Just here. When we don't let go, yeah, when we don't let go, we're not here. We're in an imaginary future or an imaginary past, wondering what I did wrong or what I could have done better or how it's going to be in the future. You're not. We're not here. So the true letting go, you're here. Now the exploration is what's this?